This is still calculating slope between 2 points, so we do have the same formula. Slope is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. It might help you to write it down for each problem that you do to help you memorize this. I do want you to label the points the same way we did in the last example. So this is x1, y1, x2, y2. So once we have everything correctly labeled, once we have the formula written down, all that we're doing here is plugging things in. And here's where I need you to be very careful. Please stop and look at the formula before you plug anything in. In the formula itself, there are already minus signs. That means that you do have to write each minus sign before you plug in the next number. So, which number is y2? -1. There's a minus sign in the formula. Which number is y1? Which number here is y1? 4. It's a positive 4. On the bottom, which number is x2? It's a positive 5. Here's where people make mistakes. There is a minus sign in the formula, so please write it. Now, look for the next number. Which number is x1? It's a -2. I already wrote a minus sign for the formula, and it's a -2. And I heard someone just say it right now. If I've got 2 minus signs in a row, what does that actually make? It actually makes positive or plus. I'm adding there. So if you're not being careful with the signs, you'll end up subtracting 5 minus 2 to get 3, but you should have gotten 5 plus 2, which is what? 7. That's a big difference. On the top, we just need to be very careful about how we add and subtract with negatives. If I'm starting at -1 on the number line, so that's just a little bit off to the left. If I start at -1 and then I subtract 4, subtracting is going down the number line, further into the negatives. So if I started at -1 and I went left 4 more places, where do I end up? -5. Making my final answer, you don't need a negative on top or bottom, you actually need it in the front for a fraction, -5/7.